Hey guys, my name is Simpsy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign here today on the channel. We're going to be doing a Kingdom of England faction spotlight here today. So let me know in the comment section down below if you'd like me to showcase further factions on this mod by leaving a comment and also a like on the video. So, just got to say a huge thank you first up to each and every one of you who supported the Byzantine campaign. That's still running on the channel. So the support has just been crazy. If you left a like, a comment, just a really good comment, I really do appreciate it, all the support on that video. Also got to say a huge thank you to the 1212 AD mod team for making these videos and series possible, for sending me the mod. So a huge thank you to the development team. Now, I've got a lot of comments in that Byzantine series of people wanting me to look at other factions. They want me to look at 2-3 factions. Now, logistically for me, I can't do a series on all the 53 available factions. It's just not possible. However, there are only a limited amount of people with this mod, and people want to see what it has to offer. So, I've came up with the idea of doing a faction spotlight, a mod spotlight series. And I'm going to be going through all the major factions and showing you what the mod has to offer. Now, please do take into consideration, I can't stress this enough, this is still very early days of the alpha and everything is subject to change. But, however, we can still see a bit of a vision of what the mod team want to implement for the Kingdom of England faction, and we'll go through some of the others. So let me know what other factions you would like me to do a mod spotlight on. We'll go through the unit rosters, we'll go through where they are strategically on the campaign map, their faction and cultural traits. So maybe Milan might be a cool one here, maybe Serbia. There's 53, so I went through them in the last video, maybe some of the Eastern Sultanate factions as well. But here today, we're going to be looking at the Kingdom of England. They are the staple of any medieval campaign. So, the faction leader is currently John. Their religion is Catholic Christianity. They have the Germanicum trait, a well dominated by seafaring peoples. The faction trait here, of course. So, lords of our kingdom and everything is subject to rule, blah, blah, blah. So they get archer law. You're most welcome to pause at any point throughout this video if you want to sort of have an in-depth look at some stuff. So feel free to pause the video and read if you'd like. So here are some of the faction traits. Archer law gives 2 unit experience for bowmen. The Kingdom of England faction has very professional troops. They do have limited sort of shock cavalry, but they have superb archers, of course. English wool industry, 25 wealth from animal husbandry buildings. They get a +2 public order from political reform, and they get a -1 loyalty from kingship. Okay, well, let's quickly have a look at the custom battle, and this is the unit roster for the Kingdom of England. Mostly knights here. Most welcome to pause and have a look. I might get this up actually, yeah, so you guys can sort of see some of the unit stats if that helps you out. So we've got first tier shock, we've got foot knights, high, and then some sergeants. Decent quality spearmen. Furthermore, infantry here, billmen. Obviously, they're knight sergeants. They have an abundance of longbowmen here, of course. Yeomen. Going to be making up the bread and butter of your campaign. They do have crossbowmen, handgunners, and melee cavalry available. However, they do lack shock infantry. But regardless, let's see how England fare on the campaign map, and where they start, what territories they occupy, and neighbours they're going to squabble with. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. So straight up we've got some wavering loyalties here, Eustace, William and Robert. And here are some of the mod credits. The Pope, as a Catholic faction, you must play a game, so we have to appease the Pope here. That is one of our unique abilities. And then we've got the war weariness here. Also guys, depending on which one of these faction spotlight videos gets the most likes, comments, and sort of suggestions, will very much decide my next campaign on the channel. So let me know what other factions you like me to do mod spotlights on, and give you guys a bit of a taste and a bit of a tease for an upcoming campaign if you'd like to see that. So, the Kingdom of England starts off with the province of Anglica in the south, Bristol, London, Colchester, all the way up to Nottingham and York. On the island, the Scots have Edinburgh, the Welsh have Wales, and Ireland's here, of course. Faction-wise, let's have a quick look at the tree for the time being. So Henry is deceased, Richard as well. John is currently king on the English throne. He has a bastard brother, William. His son Henry is now the heir. Richard is currently 3. Okay, so he's got a daughter here. I thought it was John. William has another son, William, as well. This is the unit for the Kingdom of England at the moment. You could convert to Judaism if you wanted to, which is interesting. So, that's that. Diplomacy-wise, let's have a quick look. So we've got no defensive allies. We currently have 2 military allies. First is the Holy Roman Empire in Otto, who has 2 regions. However, he does have an abundance of vassals under his control, along with a military alliance with the Republic of Pisa. And we also have the County of Flanders on our side, Philip to the south there. Okay, faction... technology-wise, you're most welcome to pause and have a look at what they're sort of aiming for at the moment. So far, I've only really gone down the civic side of the tech tree in my Byzantine campaign. Trade-wise, we only have access to wine here at the moment, but we do have an iron mine in London, a salt mine in Nottingham. Objective-wise, there's nothing exact. Let's have a look at the armies you currently start off with. So you start off a full stack here, the Swords of Justice with William. We currently have 2 units of spearmen, 3 units of early billmen, 2 units of foot knights, 4 units of sarges, 4 units of classic English early longbowmen, 2 units of mounted sergeants, and knights. So you do start off with a relatively strong full stack with 20 units. Pushing north to Nottingham, we have Eustace here with 3 units of billmen, 2 units of foot soldiers, sergeants, longbowmen, and knights. So looking at England at the moment, you start off with some decent strong allies, sorting by attitude. Most of the Catholic factions do like you. Portugal, Spaniards in Aragon, Toulouse, the Kingdom of Castile. So obviously going for the Welsh is quite a decent target, as they have no defensive allies. They only trade with the Irish. The Kingdom of Scotland here with William don't have any allies, nor do the Irish in the west. But that's pretty much it for this mod spotlight. Here are some of the building chains if you're sort of curious, but I feel like I've gone through everything. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at some of the... Oh, here's the Papal standing, 5 at the moment. Yeah, His Holiness feels neither ill will or good towards you. Okay, so that's what you can change. But now, guys, unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Let me know in the comment section down below what other factions you'd like me to mod spotlight, going through the unit roster, diplomacy, family tree, and where you start on the campaign map. Sorry about that one, guys. It completely passed me up in my own mod spotlight video. In this time period, the Kingdom of England not only holds the traditional English territory, but territory down in Aquitaine on the west coast of France. That is where we're getting our wine from. It completely, like, passed me by, but we're still in a pretty close earshot to Paris. That was the only thing I missed for this mod spotlight here. So this is the only territory we have, yeah, on the west coast there. So I just thought I'd quickly point that out before I end the video. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.